Welcome to another episode. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we are gonna make pinwheels. Now you can make all different kinds of varieties, all different kinds of flavors. Today I'm gonna be doing something, since it's really hot outside, I'm gonna be doing what my family likes to eat on a normal, regular basis. A pinwheel is kind of like a sandwich, but made in a tortilla, and you make them just a little bit different. They last a little bit longer because bread doesn't get soggy. Bread gets soggy, a tortilla doesn't get as soggy. You can warm your tortillas. You can make them any flavor that you want. But today I'm going to be using turkey. I went to the store. I got turkey and pastrami, and provolone cheese. Big tortillas. Gotta get the big kind. Big tortillas, shredded lettuce, carrot, cucumber, avocado, the good fats, onion, and some tomatoes that we grew in our backyard. Look how cute those are. They're so tiny, but they're really good. Yeah, tomatoes are good for you. I'm also going to be using an avocado spread for my layer to hold everything together, and parchment paper to use it on my flat surface so I don't get my table wet and gross. You want to make sure that you're working in a clean surface, whether that's your counter, breadboard, whatever, but I'm going to put parchment paper down and work on that so I have the space to roll. And that's my problem. I don't have enough space to roll up my tortilla just on my counter. So, first things first, don't forget to register at rockingourdisabilities.com through the email, through the website, through all other avenues of social media. But we need to wash our hands and clean all of our vegetables and get them prepped. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, now that I have my veggies prepped and I wiped down the surface that I'm going to be working on, I'm going to put down some parchment paper. You can put down foil if you want, or if you have a cutting board or a breadboard or a space that's big enough that you can roll up your creation in. That's good. All right, so we want to start with our tortilla. I like to get the biggest tortillas I can find. You can use organic ones. They have some that come in different colors, like green and red. Those are always fun to play with too. I've seen they now have a blue one. I almost got that one. All right, make sure it's nice and flat. Now I'm going to use an avocado spread because that's what my dad really likes. And so this one I'm going to make for my dad. I love avocado spread. So I'm only going to be spreading this on half because when you roll it, it'll roll over into the other half. So I put a nice thin layer on half of my tortilla. Okay, save the other for later. Okay, now I'm going to put a layer of cheese down. Now you can use any cheese that you want. We like provolone, so I use provolone. So I'm going to layer my cheese next to each other. Then I'm going to use, my dad likes pastrami, so I'm going to use pastrami. Ooh, and I asked her to cut it nice and thin. Look at that. Yum! So I can layer. You want to layer it nice and pretty. Guys, it smells so good. Ooh. A nice thin layer. One more slice should do. Okay. So you want to make sure that's nice and flat, nice and layered, okay? And then I'm going to put on the lettuce, a nice thin layer of lettuce. Not too thick, because remember, you still got to roll this. Get a mess. Yum. Okay. Now I'm going to do a layer of carrots, because my dad really likes carrots. All right. He also likes cucumbers. I love cucumbers. I slice them pretty thin so that they'll roll up pretty easy. And put that on part of our sandwich. Okay. He also likes tomatoes, so I'm going to put some tomatoes on there. Ooh, it looks so pretty, so colorful. I love when my food is so colorful. It's when you know it's really healthy for you. You're using lots of different types of foods. And my dad really likes avocado. I love avocado. Our neighbor has an avocado tree in his backyard, and he lets us pick some. It's really, really yummy. All right, okay. Now that I have the toppings that I want, it looks kind of like a half of a pizza. See, isn't that pretty, all those colors? Now we're gonna roll, we're gonna tuck and roll, so we're gonna tuck in the edge, and we're gonna roll it. Now the toppings and stuff are gonna move, and that's why we only did it on half. Because you want it to move. You want to make it tight enough where it'll stay. Now before I get to the end, you guys can kind of see that, I'm going to put a little bit of avocado spread. If you're using mustard, use mustard. Mayonnaise, you can use mayonnaise. Some people use ranch dressing, that's really good, or avocado spread. And put a little on the end because that's what's going to stick to make it hold and stay closed. Should be enough. Whoop. I'm going to do a little extra because I want it to stay. There we go. That's good. Okay. Roll it right on over. We have a few runaway toppings. That's going to happen. Tuck those babies right back in there. Now it looks like a big burrito. And it kind of is. Okay. So I'm going to go get a plate to put this on. And a knife to cut it up on. Okay. So I have a plate ready. And I'm going to slice these up into bite-sized little pieces. Now some of them might fall apart just a little bit. That's gonna happen, especially the ends. There we go. Just roll that baby right on back. And put him there. So see how it makes layers? Isn't that pretty? I'm going to put this on a plate and cover it in saran wrap so that when they eat it, it'll be nice and fresh. And I have fun saran wrap. I get the kind that has the little slider thingy because I am not good at pulling apart saran wrap. That is not my specialty. Alright. Ta-da! Ooh, that looks nice. Ta-da! I love this stuff! Alright. Seal that in nice and tight. Good. Alright. I'm going to scoot over my little mess to the side. Okay, now I'm going to make one for my brother. He likes something completely different, but him and I have similar tastes. So my brother, he likes avocado, but not as much. So I'm only going to use a little bit of spread for him. Just a little bit. Spread a nice thin layer. Now he really, really, really likes balsamic vinegar. That's his favorite. So I have a balsamic dressing that I'm going to use on it as well, just a little bit, and spread it around. I'm also going to put at the end too. Do that now. Okay. He loves balsamic vinegar. And it's really yummy. If you've never tried it, it's worth a good try. Put in there. On the edge, because remember when we roll it up, we need to be able to have it stick. Kind of like, okay, this sounds kind of gross, but kind of like when you lick an envelope, how it sticks. That's what we're doing. We're not licking it. We're putting something wet there that will keep our pinwheel closed, like an envelope. All right. So he likes a little bit of salt and pepper. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay. And then he loves turkey. Loves turkey. So I went to the store and I got his favorite kind of turkey. And I asked him to cut it nice and thin for me. Ta-da! Ooh, it's pretty. It smells good. I love turkey. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite times of the year. Because I get to make a whole turkey. Alright. Meat down. Okay, well that looks good. Now my brother, he likes mozzarella cheese, so I'm going to use mozzarella cheese. And this is thinly sliced too, so it's easy to roll. The thicker this stuff is sliced, the harder it is to roll, but that's okay. Throw that in my discard pile. I'll do 3 cheeses for him. There we go. Now it's time for some lettuce. Remember, nice and thin layers. We want this to roll up. Okay. Now he really loves onions. So I'm going to put some onions on his. And he loves tomatoes. Put some tomatoes. Good. Now I'm going to roll it up. So I take my edge, I tuck it into itself, and you'll see your toppings will start to move. That's okay. That's why you do it on half. I already have the other side with something kind of wet. We use our balsamic, so it'll stick. There we go. I'm going to do the fold side down. I get a plate ready. My knife, you want to cut straight down. Tuck that little baby back in. Ooh. Silly thing. Try that again. There we go. Straight down. All right. Oh, these look good. Any toppings that fell out, just kind of stick them back in place. There we go. Ta-da! Now it's time to taste test. Hi guys! This is my brother Michael. Say hi, Mikey.
Hey.
He loves to eat all my cooking, and all the recipes that we've done, those have all been his favorites. So I wanted to make sure that I got him to taste test for you guys the pinwheels that we just did. So take a bite. Pick one. Big bite. Good? Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Send us your videos, send us your photos. I'm so excited. Can't wait till next week, and we'll see you soon. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.